Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Padmaja Nandigama. I'm a psychology faculty, life coach, motivational speaker, and an academic advisor. Today I'm going to talk about sibling relationships. When we talk about sibling relationships, we have to talk about birth order because birth order influences our personalities. For example, a firstborn is a perfectionist, they're leaders, they're very cautious, they're motivated, but sometimes they could be bossy and controlling. A last child is very social, charming, fun-loving, but sometimes they could be attention-seeking and manipulative. A middle child, on the other hand, is very independent, dependable. They're people pleasers, but most often feel left out. Along with our birth order, our parents also have great influence on our personalities. Parents, when they have the first child, they have a lot of time on their hands, so they focus on the child. Sometimes that could make them nitpick on the child. They have a lot of expectations from the first child, and the first child feels very responsible. They want to please the parents and make them happy. This extra attention from the parent makes the first child to be a perfectionist. After 3 or 5 years, when they have the second child, the parents grow, the parents change, the living conditions change. So they could be busy. They may not have so much free time or one-on-one time with the young child. So here, the child becomes a little laid back. They may not be as perfectionist as the first child. So the dynamics change here depending upon the attention we get from our parents. So we develop competitiveness, especially in case of the middle child. They come into a situation where they're competing with the older sibling, want to be like their older sibling because they feel that they're getting all the attention. And here, the younger sibling comes and they dethrone them from being the youngest in the family. So a middle child is always in this competition with the older child and the younger child at the same time. If you're a single child, you're like the firstborn. You're very responsible. You are a leader. You are a go-getter. You want to achieve everything. So here, our personalities, as we say, are dependent upon our living conditions and our parents. Sometimes comparisons arise in such conditions and we feel very competitive. Jealousies come up. So how do we deal with this? We have to understand that no relationship is perfect. We have to nurture every relationship. So just like that, we have to nurture our sibling relationships. But one thing which we have to understand is our sibling relationships are the significant relationships in our lives, because in no other relationship we have so much of commonality. With our siblings, we share our parents, we share our environment, so much so that we share the prenatal environment, meaning the womb with our mom. If there is a single person in this world which have the similar background like us, that would be our sibling. So it has to be a give and take relationship. We have to think from their perspective. We have to nurture this relationship. We have to understand that there will be competition. We have to keep the competitions aside. We have to invest time into this relationship, because research has shown that people who have healthy sibling relationship live longer lives and healthier lives and happier lives. So it is for our happiness that we should cultivate the significant and most important relationship in our lives. So nurture that sibling bond. See you again. Bye.